Hello everyone, how are you doing today? You all know me, I'm Spirit Chunker. For those of you who don't, I'm Spirit Chunker. I'm going to apologize first and foremost for the noise. Brock is working on something very time critical, so he can't stop while I shoot these videos. So you're going to hear him. I'll try to cut him out as much as I can. But you might hear him, you might not. Alright. So let's take a quick look here at what we got. So, as it stands right now, this is the toaster. Let me be realistic with you. It came out better than I expected, honestly. There are parts of it that I'm really sitting here kind of scratching my head on. Specifically, I didn't account for these on this screen and the camera. The LEDs are fine. You know, we have to use a Teensy for those because I still want to be able to use this as a computer. But there's no documentation out there for this specific screen. So, as you can see, there's a nice hole right there. That's fine. All well and good. In fact, I'm actually going to yank that for right now. Everything works-ish in this state. There's something wrong with the screen. It's not turning on now. I'll diagnose it by plugging it into this guy here in a second. Let's go ahead and disassemble it, and then we'll come back. So I guess I should say, as we're working on this, I originally did intend the video that you're kind of watching right now, being a Patreon supporter or a sub on the Twitch channel. I put them up online for y'all to be able to see them. Which I'm trusting y'all, if somebody puts it up, you know, on the YouTubes, before it comes out for everyone else, I will stop doing it and I'll make it Patreon only, because Patreon allows me to do such a thing. So originally I intended it to sit flush, and I ran into problem after problem with that. And then I ran into other problems. So how was I going with this? Oh yeah, okay. So no one's really done anything like this before, to my knowledge. I know Razer did make a toaster, RGB toaster, as a joke, but my idea was get it good enough to where I could take it, tweet them, and be like, yo, your toaster has RGB, mine has full-on computer in it. Well, I didn't think it was there. So one of the key problems with the camera module, I don't know if you saw that, it comes, whoa, okay, that's interesting. I don't have another pie to, some oxidization there. I think it's okay. I can always boot it up and see. I think it is. I don't think it actually grounded on anything, which is good. But as you can see, the camera is intended to pop out like this with this heat sink on right here. Thank you again, Cuteness, for this fan. Love these guys. These are great. These technically put the wrong one in, but I like the chunky bores better. You can get them thinner, the 20mm. With this on, you can see right in there, maybe, that it can't clear, so it was pushing it onto this piece, which is the CPU on this one, which is not good, you know, duh. But the new screen, thanks to you guys, which I have down over there, and I'll show you in a second. The new screen, I can avoid that, and I could just figure out how to fix that one little issue fairly easily. So I'm gonna go put this away in its box. So actually, while we're on the subject of the screen, really quickly, there's no documentation for it. I took it into CAD via a picture. I took it in via a scan. I got it close. I iterated. I've in fact got all the parts down there. I'll show you how many times I iterated over getting the screen to fit into a certain thing. And frustration. Brock, I know 100% as he sits there and whirls away, he's off by 0.2 millimeters in every direction, so X, Y, and Z. I haven't had time to calibrate him. These might actually get reused, but not this one specifically. So, as you can see, these specifically are the armatures I tried to create to hug it so that I could sit flush with the screen, and it didn't, because this is curved, which is never a good thing. Now, I know the Pi is working. You might be thinking, Spirit, why are you worried just about the screen? Because I know the Pi is working. In fact, if you were watching stream today, the 10th of February, you will see it functioning because it runs the Spirit Pi PiBot, not the experimental. It wasn't until later that I realized I have the perfect template right here with this. It would have been giving me enough clearance to cut out the right size hole. But it's fine, it's in the past. You learn, continue forward. My apologies if you're getting a very calm spirit right now. This is me coming to terms with the fact that A, it's after stream, and B, I'm kind of bummed. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be really epic, turn out really well, and it's not what I see in my head, and I'm kicking my own butt about it. Which I know people tell me, oh, you really shouldn't worry about it. I can't help it. I really can't help it. HDMI 4K at 60. I call bull. There's no way a cord like this can pump that up. Alright, let's see. Alright. Toaster for the whole reason of one thing and one thing only. This guy has flat faces. Yeah, really flat faces. Yes. Extra wide. You can see it right there. See how flat it is in comparison to the round body of this? Look at the flatness. That's what I want. This is perfect. Black and Decker. This was cheaper than this one. Believe it? Gee whiz, man. I also need to redesign those. We're not going to open this up today. Save it for another video, a teardown video, where we'll talk about things and talk about cars and dream about women. If you don't get that joke, I'm sorry. But this is the piece de resistance, the official Raspberry Pi 7-inch touchscreen. Fire me up, boys. I am so excited about this. Now, I am taking... Don't... oh, now I get it. I am taking a resolution hit. Alright, safety guide. I think this is 800 by 640, whereas the other display was an ISP panel 1080, or 1920 by 1080. But I'm doing that on purpose. Oh... There's so much more documentation for this guy. than the other screen. I mean, literally within 10 seconds, I found the CAD drawings to it. My phone keeps falling. Excuse me. I gotta fix that. There's so much more documentation out there for this guy than there is for anything else. Now, I am seeing one problem. I might need to get a longer ribbon. So the way I have it planned in my head, I'll put a picture in the post. Well, no, you know what? I will put it on Patreon, and then I'll post it so you guys will see what I have in my head. It's different. It's whereas this one is mounted horizontally, no, vertically, so that the screen held everything to it. I mean, you can see in the cutout. You can see in the cutout, everything was mounted this way. On this one, on the new one, I'm planning on, horizontal, kind of like that over there. So I'll do the measurements and stuff because Brock is busy doing his thing. But I might need to buy a longer cord, which is okay. Okay, I need to go read a quick how-to. Oh, we got screen. All right. Oh, it's upside down. Go. There you go. Look at that. Oh, shit. It actually touch screens. You know what? For being about the same as that other guy over there, that's actually really nice. I mean, wow. Now, like I said, this is going to make my job 100% easier. But, now that you guys have seen everything, I'm sorry to say, I have to bid you a fond adieu. As I shut this down using touch. Look at that. Oh, so much better. Alright, I'm going to unplug it. Raspberry Pi V4, don't even blink, baby. Also, too, I'm going to be experimenting with a different operating system on this than your usual stock one that you get, which is Raspbian. I'm going to be trying out Ubuntu Core on this, which apparently is supposed to be 64-bit and better. So we'll give that a crank later on. For now, if no one's told you today, I'm going to tell you from the bottom of my heart, I love you. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Without you, I wouldn't be able to get a second screen and a second toaster within a day of screwing up. Thank you. Again, seriously, you guys, I can't express enough how it makes me feel. Hopefully, too, on a side note, for those of you who are still watching, next week you will get a video explaining the big plan. I want to call it Get Out of Dodge, but then I realized it spells G-O-D. It's kind of weird, in my opinion. So I'm still trying to figure out a name for it, but for right now, I'm just calling it the big plan. The Get Out of Dodge plan. I'll have a post up about that, public post, so subs, mods, pillows, everyone could see it, everyone could critique me. I'm gonna have to have my cousin drive it. But until then, see you guys next time. Bye.